You've probably seen someone act a little differently around you, but not in a way that screams they like you. Instead, they might do things that are hard to notice at first. But if you pay close attention, you'll realize they're flirting, without even saying it. Whether it's a quick glance or a playful comment, their actions might be giving away more than they think. These little signs can show that they're secretly into you, but too scared to admit it. In this video, we'll look at 9 different ways people flirt when they're afraid to be open about their feelings. We'll start with the more subtle signs and work our way up to the stronger, more obvious ones. By the end, you'll have a better understanding of how to spot someone who's keeping their emotions hidden, but their attraction is clear. If you find this interesting, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Stick with us as we reveal these signs from least to most obvious, and let's see if you've been missing any hints. Number 9. The shy smiles. When someone is secretly into you, they might show their feelings with small, shy smiles. These aren't the big, confident grins you might see when someone is openly flirting with you. Instead, these smiles are softer, almost hidden. You'll notice them when your eyes meet, or when they think you're not looking, and it's as if they can't help but smile when you're around. These shy smiles might seem innocent, but they reveal a lot. They could be nervous, unsure if you feel the same, or simply overwhelmed by their attraction to you. What's interesting is how these smiles often show up at the most unexpected moments. It could be when they're in a group but look over at you, or when you're talking and they suddenly grin without realizing it. These smiles might last for just a fraction of a second, but they speak volumes. It's as if their brain is saying, "I like you," but their body is still too shy to let it out fully. The key to noticing these smiles is paying attention to body language. If someone avoids directly smiling or laughs it off when they do, but you catch those brief moments, it's a clear sign that they're holding back their true feelings. The smile is their way of saying, "I like you, but I'm too afraid to let you know just yet." Number 8. The sudden self-adjustment. Another subtle sign that someone is flirting, but afraid to admit it, is when they make sudden adjustments to their appearance or posture around you. You might notice them quickly fixing their hair, adjusting their clothes, or standing a bit straighter when you're nearby. This is their way of trying to look their best, even though they might not directly show any other signs of attraction. These changes happen quickly and are often instinctive. For example, if they notice you're looking in their direction, they might adjust their jacket or tuck in a loose shirt. It could also happen when you're talking to them. Perhaps they'll smooth out wrinkles in their clothing or run a hand through their hair. It's almost like they want to appear more put together or appealing in your eyes. This type of behavior happens because they're subconsciously trying to impress you. Even if they don't come out and say they're interested, they want to make sure you notice them in the best possible light. If they do this often around you, it's a sign that they might like you more than they're willing to admit. Number 7. Constant eye contact. But just enough. Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools of attraction. When someone likes you, they will often try to establish eye contact, but they won't overdo it. Instead, they will make brief, meaningful eye contact that feels personal and intimate. If you catch them looking at you, their eyes might quickly dart away, but the connection is still there. They might repeat this pattern several times, looking at you and then quickly looking away when you catch them. This is a clear sign that they're flirting but are too shy or nervous to make it obvious. Eye contact can be intense, but they might not hold it for too long because it feels too vulnerable for them. It's a fine balance, just enough to show their interest, but not too much to make them feel exposed or uncomfortable. They may also blink more often when looking at you, which can be a nervous or subconscious response to their attraction. If you notice them glancing at you during conversations or when you're in the same room, and they seem to quickly look away when you notice, this is a clear sign of attraction. The key here is to pay attention to the pattern of eye contact. If someone seems to be frequently looking at you but quickly looks away when you notice, it's a big indicator that they like you but aren't ready to admit it. Number 6. Playful teasing. Another way people flirt when they're afraid to admit they like you is through playful teasing. This is usually a lighthearted way to get your attention without being too direct. They might make fun of something you've said, tease you about something you did, or even playfully poke fun at your habits. This teasing is often done in a way that seems harmless or funny, but underneath it all, it's a way for them to flirt without being too obvious about their feelings. Playful teasing can take many forms. They might tease you about your taste in music, the way you walk, or even a simple mistake you made during a conversation. The key here is that the teasing isn't meant to hurt you. It's meant to get a reaction and make you laugh. If someone is consistently teasing you in a fun, light way, it could be a sign that they like you, but aren't ready to openly admit it. What's important to remember is that this teasing should feel playful, not hurtful. If they cross a line or make you feel uncomfortable, that's not flirting. It's disrespect. But if the teasing feels lighthearted and fun, it's their way of showing that they like you while still keeping a safe distance emotionally. Number 5. Unnecessary compliments. When someone is flirting but is afraid to admit it, they might start giving you compliments that seem a little over the top or unnecessary. They may not come right out and say how they feel, but they'll praise your looks, your personality, or even your sense of humor in ways that seem to go beyond what's typical in a casual conversation. These compliments might make you feel special, but they also might seem a bit excessive for someone who hasn't shown a lot of interest before. For example, they might say things like, "You always know how to make me laugh," or "I love the way you think. It's so different from everyone else." While these comments might seem innocent, they go beyond casual compliments and reflect a deeper admiration. It's as if they're trying to express their feelings without being direct about it. These unnecessary compliments may happen more frequently than with others around them. They could even get a little awkward or repetitive as they try to find ways to show their affection. Compliments are a natural way to flirt, but when someone is afraid to admit they like you, they might overcompensate, giving you compliments that feel too specific or too personal. Number 4. The subtle touch, physical touch, is another classic sign of attraction. However, when someone is afraid to admit they like you, their touch will be more subtle. They might find small, casual reasons to touch you, such as a light pat on the back, brushing against your arm when passing by, or tapping your shoulder during a conversation. These touches may seem accidental at first, but they happen often enough to show that they want to make a physical connection with you without being too forward. Number 3. Long, meaningful conversations. When someone likes you but is too afraid to admit it, they may start engaging you in long, meaningful conversations. Instead of small talk, they'll ask you about your dreams, goals, or even deeper topics like your childhood or personal experiences. They want to know more about you, but they don't always know how to show it without seeming too forward. Number 2. The nervous laugh. Nervous laughter is a clear sign that someone is attracted to you, but isn't quite comfortable admitting it. They might laugh a little too much or a little too hard at things you say, especially when they're trying to make a good impression. This laughter can be a way for them to hide their nerves or distract from their feelings of vulnerability. Number 1. The over-the-top helpfulness. When someone likes you but is afraid to admit it, they might go above and beyond to help you out, often without being asked. Whether it's offering to carry something for you, giving you a ride, or doing small favors, their actions show that they care, but they don't know how to express it directly. Their helpfulness might feel excessive at times, but it's their way of showing you that they want to be close to you. This over-the-top helpfulness might be subtle at first, but as time goes on, it becomes clear that they're always looking for ways to make your life easier or more enjoyable. It's not just about doing things for you. It's about trying to create a bond with you and make a positive impression. If someone is consistently offering to help, even in situations where they don't really have to, it's a strong sign they have feelings for you, but don't know how to express them openly. The key here is noticing how often they go out of their way to help you. It's not about the big gestures. It's about the small, thoughtful things that show they genuinely care. Next time someone acts a little strange around you, think back to these signs. They might be hiding more than you think. Keep your eyes open. You could be the reason for all those mixed signals. Like, share, and subscribe so you never miss what their actions really mean.